Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be attempting to answer this person's question that they left in the comment section a few videos back. Anyone know how to get the exact same money flow looking like that with free indicators? What they're asking is, can we make these free versions of the market Cypher look like the original? So let's talk about our three contenders. We have up top the original Market Cypher B, $1,500 for lifetime access, $600 for 12-month access. Down below, we have the Market Liberator B. This is a donation-based indicator. If you donate any amount, you can get lifetime access. And then we have the completely free and publicly available version, VuManChu Cypher B divergences. So this is probably the one most people are familiar with in the public library on TradingView. And the question was asking about the money flow. So that would be this red wave here. And we can take a look at some of the other things, but the main things I want to compare are VWAP wave, this yellow one, the money flow wave, and these blue momentum waves. So let's strip these indicators down since they have quite a bit of fluff on them right now. I'm just going to strip it down to the essentials. So we're going to have the VWAP, the money flow, and the momentum waves, and then we can try changing some settings to see if we can get these three looking the same. A lot of people out there are saying that the market Cypher B is overpriced, they can't afford it. So hopefully this video can help you out. These are all great indicators. I am a fan of the market Cypher, so I'm not saying that I dislike market Cypher for charging money. I think that they have the right to charge whatever they want, and I will continue to support all three of these indicators. I have tons of videos on all of them. Now, the thing that I will be shilling in this video is something that I am a huge fan of, and that is BingX Exchange. Not only is it integrated with TradingView, and it is the top rated exchange on TradingView, best rated of all brokers on TradingView. BingX can trade cryptocurrency, can trade stocks, commodities, indices, Forex. Take a look here. We have crypto, stocks, Forex, indices, commodities. Why am I a huge fan of this exchange? Competitive fees, and also just such a wide range of things that you can trade here. No KYC, no VPN needed. So huge fan of this exchange. That is my shill, BingX Exchange. Check it out in my description with my affiliate link. Now let's take a look at these. I'm gonna kind of skip to these being stripped down naked, and then we'll try and adjust some settings, get them looking like each other. All right, they are naked now. So I got rid of the VWAP already because I compared all three of those yellow VWAP lines and they were exactly the same. Now, getting into the momentum waves, these blue waves here, these two, the VuManChu Cypher B plus divergences and the original, are the exact same. I can't find any difference with the crosses. And I did find a small difference between the Liberator B and the other two. So we can take a look here. See right here, we get a cross up on Cypher B original and VuManChu here, but we don't get the same cross here. Same with back here. Notice we have extra crosses on the Liberator where we don't have crosses. So there's a small difference with the blue waves between these few. So let's get rid of now the blue waves, and I'll just take a look at the money flow, which is what the original question was asked about. And then I'm going to try and change some settings, see if we can get them looking the same. All right, here we have all three just stripped down to the money flow. Now, an unfortunate thing that I have to do is get rid of the Market Liberator B because you cannot change the settings. So it is different. We can take a look. It's different. This comes up green here. This doesn't. This comes up green, just going back and forth. This stays red the whole time. So it's not like the original Market Cypher B. There's something that is different, although somewhat similar overall. It is, in fact, different. This looks more smoothed, just a little more smoothed than the Market Cypher B, but we can't do anything about changing the settings on this, so we just have to take it as it is. And the original question was, can we make it look just like the Market Cypher B? And the answer is, unfortunately, no, we cannot. So we're getting rid of that one, and the question is answered for that. Now for the VuManChu version, can we make this look like the market Cipher B by changing the settings perhaps? And the answer is unfortunately going to be no, because there's something quite different about the way these are calculated. There's some sort of additional smoothing added in on the market Cipher B, or something else being calculated into it that the VuManChu version doesn't have. If we take a look here, we clearly want to make this smoother. This is reacting on every single candle in a drastic way, so we're getting the sharp type of price action, and see how sharp this is. It's very jagged, up and down over green and red, while this just kind of smoothly moves along. Rarely has these really sharp jagged spikes, but this has jagged spikes everywhere. You don't often see that with the market Cipher B original version. So we want it to be smoother. How can we do that? Well, you would think you could go into the settings and change the MFI period of the VuManChu version and increase it to make it smoother. But just take a look. If we go from 60 to 100 to try to close that gap, it's just as jagged. In fact, maybe it's even more jagged. It's definitely not the same as our original market Cipher B. Let's try going to 150. More than double what its original value is, and it's still just nothing close to the same. It's not what the market Cipher B is. So let's go back to our original. This is clearly not helping to make it look more like the original. This already looks close to the original compared to what we saw when changing the MFI period. Well, let's try going down on the MFI period and see if we get something. Nope, that's not gonna do it for us. We can go in between, and yeah, it doesn't really help us out here. So that is the MFI period. You'd think that would help us smooth it out, but it doesn't. We can look at the area multiplier. Let's try increasing it to 250, and we get nothing. So let's go back to the original, or let's just try going something ridiculous. 450 area multiplier. It doesn't do much for changing the way that this reacts and moves to price. So I mean, look, we have the highest spike on market Cipher over here, with the lower spike right here. Over on this, our green is highest right here, and then it's lower over here. So something is greatly different between these in the way that they are calculated or coded. So let's go back to our original 150. The area multiplier, we're not getting any closer by doing that. Then we have our area Y positioning, which again, this isn't going to help us. We can increase this greatly, and it doesn't actually change how the waves really look. It just changes the positioning of where this zero line is. So this is a tough one. We can't really get it looking like the original. If I go 200 and 100 and change multiple things, we don't get any closer to the original. The closest that I can see is the original default settings here at 150, 60, and 2.5. So to answer the question, can you change the settings of these other free versions of market Cipher and get them to look just like the market Cipher? The answer is unfortunately no, but the positive side is that they're still very useful. They're very close to the original, and you can very likely have the same results or very similar results by using these other ones. In fact, how can we actually prove that maybe you can get the same entry? So what I'll do is take a look at 2 trades that I posted, live videos on my YouTube channel, breaking down a strategy where I used market Cipher B to enter the trades. Let's see if those same trades would have been entered using these other indicators. This will be kind of putting it into action, seeing if in practice that does it really matter. And of course, this is just a small sample, so you need to do way more testing to actually determine. But this is just kind of for fun, just to see if there is a major difference that can instantly be spotted. So let's take a look at those trades that were taken with the market Cipher B and see if the other 2 caught those same trades. All right, let's see. Did these other indicators catch this divergence trade using the stop loss hunt divergence strategy? I posted a video about this trade with a live example demonstrating the strategy just a couple of days ago. And so let's see. This was the entry, this white line down here on this move. So this candle right here was the entry and the price there. Now, the reason it was entered was we had this divergence here, and we had divergence here on the money flow. We also had the money flow coming up with another larger divergence here. Okay, so bullish divergence in all three. Do we have that on our VuManChu version? Okay, well, we do have the same larger money flow divergence there. We also have the divergence right here with the momentum. And do we have the small one right here? Yes, we do. Okay, so VuManChu caught it just the same as the original, but Liberator, while it did catch the divergence with the momentum waves, didn't catch this small one right here. So the money flow kept going down, did not make a bullish divergence here. However, it did catch this larger one, the bigger bullish divergence there on the money flow. So we can see VuManChu pretty much the exact same. This one just a little bit different, still could have caught the same trade with that one. All right, so here's our final comparison. This was a trade that I posted live as well, just demonstrating this strategy. And the entry was right there, right at the bottom of that wick on this 15-minute time frame. So that was based on a bullish divergence and the sweep of this low. That's the same strategy using the stop loss hunt divergence strategy that I posted my last two videos on with live trade examples. Check those videos out if you're interested in that strategy, but that's not what this is about. So we had bullish divergence money flow here as well as on the momentum. So that was entered as this was coming down. It was a big red candle at the time. And same thing, momentum, of course, these two are the exact same with their momentum waves. Did we have the same on our money flow? Oops, let's take a look. Looks like we did. So this also was coming up there as the trade was entered. So you could have had the same entry with the VuManChu version. Still was valid on that. Let's see, we had the same on our momentum here, although it crossed at a different time on this first one. It didn't make a difference. The bullish divergence was still there, and it looks like our money flow, same thing. Thing was still coming to the upside. Yep. So this one also coming to the upside there. So it was still valid with the VuManChu and the Liberator B version for an entry here into this long trade that caught quite a sizable move. So that's it. That will conclude it for this video. They are pretty similar. We cannot get them to be the same, however, with the money flow, unfortunately. So that answers that person's comment. Now, check out BingX Exchange, where you can trade crypto, forex, commodities, indices, whatever you want on there, integrated with TradingView as well, and the top-rated exchange on TradingView. So check out my affiliate link for that and other affiliate links in my description. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this presentation comparing these different indicators. They are all pretty much the same in conclusion. Thank you.